Hi there, I'm Linda Kalb Hamm from Laughing My Angst Off, and I'm a laughter yoga leader and teacher. And I'm really glad to be presenting this series on laughter resilience for caretakers through Del Oro. So I'm sure that you might be asking yourself, well, what does laughter have to do with caregiving? Yeah, let me ask you a question. If I could offer you a tiny little pill and I told you it would reduce your stress, make you more resilient and positive in challenging situations, and give your mind some personal space so you could be more patient with yourself and with others, do you think you might want that pill? You think it might make you a better caregiver? Well, that pill is actually a compound of two things: deep yogic breathing and unconditional laughter. And when we practice correctly, breathing and laughing, and the techniques that we're going to learn in this class, well, we can give our mind and our body a recess break just like that. And as caregivers, I'm sure you don't get enough of those in your daily life. So that is one of the main reasons that we need to laugh. So I am going to invite you to take a little laughter breath with me. And it's based on the pranayama yogic breath. We're going to breathe out our excess so that we can fill up our lungs. And we're going to breathe out through our mouth and then in through our nose. And as we breathe in through our nose, we are imagining that our belly is a big balloon and we're filling up our belly and our chest. We're going to hold it for a second and then we're going to push it out. So ready, go. Now watch this one. Did you see how easy it was to just laugh on the exhale? Well, that's why laughter and breathing are so easy to do together. And when we get stressed, our primitive dinosaur brain takes over, right? It's called our sympathetic nervous system. It's the part of our brain that's our fight or flight response. And we get all kinds of stress hormones, adrenaline, cortisol, and we're so busy running from that woolly mammoth that our brain kind of loses focus, and maybe our logic isn't so great, and we're not as adaptable, and we're not as empathetic, and we're not as compassionate. And those are qualities we really need to have as caregivers. So the great thing about deep breathing, when we combine it with laughter, is that it activates our diaphragm. And our diaphragm is the key to calming down that dinosaur brain, that sympathetic nervous system. And then we can move over to our parasympathetic nervous system, which is the system that calms us and revitalizes us and helps us think more clearly and compassionately. So yeah, we really need that in our caregiving activities. And just using our diaphragm, breathing properly, adding a little laughter can do all that. And I'm sure you've heard from people that were very well-meaning when you were maybe stressed out and having shallow breathing. They tell you to breathe, and that's great advice if you know how to breathe. But most of us don't really know the technique, and we don't really know how to laugh unconditionally, so we can laugh whenever we need to. And that enables us to learn how to just turn that stress dial down all by ourselves. And of course, I'm sure you all know that stress is one of the main enemies of our health today. And estimates that 80% of our doctor visits and prescribed medicals are for stress-related illnesses. So yeah, we really need to laugh more to keep ourselves healthy, to keep ourselves positive, and to be better caregivers. And the purpose of our first class is to think of it as a play date with other caregivers. We're going to connect, and we're going to learn more about the happy hormones that we can get through laughing and breathing. And we're going to learn about those techniques and how we're going to be able to implement them in our daily lives to make our perspective so much lighter and brighter, and that perspective will be mirrored to the people that we're taking care of. So remember your laughter breath, and also know that laughter is factory installed in every single one of us because we have a diaphragm, and when we use it, we can flip that switch to change our mind and our body to be more positive. So practice your laughter breath, and I'll see you in class.